What's up, guys? This is Andrew Masta. Today we're going to be talking about Mixdown. I'm the mastering engineer for Syn Records. It's a record label based out of LA. I work with a lot of producers, mastering their work, and a lot of times helping them with their mixdown. I don't do mixdowns. They can be really time consuming. I really only do mastering. But I help these guys with their mixdown. I'm not going to do it for them, but I'll teach them some of the techniques to help their mixdown so that then I can go in and do a proper mastering of their work and it sounds good. So today we're going to kind of talk about some techniques. So when you're writing a track, you're going to be working on a couple different aspects, and you might start with something different, but eventually you're going to have to do some sort of mixdown. So you might start with sound design, you might start with writing the musical content, the creativity side of it, you might work with arrangement, but at some point you're going to be working on a beat and, bass lines and stuff like that, and you're going to have to mix it all together. And so for your starting point, a lot of the younger producers will have their kick drum peaking all the way up here. So watch. I'll fire this one up. And right now it's hitting right here. This is where I'd ideally want it. I think you should be writing your tracks with your kick drum peaking between minus 12 and minus 10 dB. Some people will bump this all the way up here. Don't do that. It sounds like shit. It takes out all the headroom, and I can't go in there and do a very good job mastering it because you don't give me any space. So it's really best to have your kick drum peaking here. They have a peaking meter in Ableton. I'm sure they have it in every DAW where you can see how high it's peaking. So this is telling me it's peaking at just about minus 12. You can see right there. So that's perfect. It's not too loud. On my master chain, I have nothing, no limiting anything right now. I'm writing without that. And you can see it's peaking at minus 12. And the idea of setting it here is that once you add in all your other sounds, that your master will peak around, minus 4 to minus 6, which is perfect because then you can send it to your mastering engineer and have them do their magic to the track. And there's plenty of headroom, and there's dynamics, and there's space, and it's just, that's how you should be doing things. So, take your kick drum, set it, and then just mix in your different sounds. I mean, here we have a tom drum, kind of acting like a bass, and just take it out, see where it sits right. The kick drum, is going to be the loudest sound in your track most likely, and so that's why I always start with that. So start with your kick, bring in the bass, maybe whatever else you're going to start adding, and then just work the sounds in. Should be up here. Now it's too loud, so I like to cut it out and then figure it out. And then I have this reverb send coming over here. Too much. Take it out, mix it back in. Then just add sounds. You can see where everything is peaking. Clear the peak meter. Plenty of headroom over on the master. Just keep adding your sounds in. This one wasn't looping. It's reverse snare I made. There it is. Bring that one down a touch. Somebody asked about mixing cowbell. No different than any other sound, man. much everything firing. You can see my master. So it's sitting around -5.5. That leaves me plenty of headroom to master it. It might jump up at a couple spots, but this is usually enough room for someone to go in there and master it and add the special sauce. So that's kind of the idea. You want to make space in your track. So one way of doing that is, properly leveling everything like I showed you here. Another concept is sidechain. And the last thing would just be EQing everything. And hopefully I'll have some time soon to make some tutorials about some of those ideas and ways that you can improve your mix. Yep, so that's the idea. Check me out on Facebook, facebook.com/I am Andrew Masta, and check for some more tutorials coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys.